I found true love in this life. What do you mean by that? I mean it exactly like I said it. The second time I ever saw him, I felt something that I can only imagine to compare to what a mother feels when she gives birth to her child and she looks at the baby for the first time. She already has this love inside of her, and as soon as she sees the baby, she feels it. That's how I felt. And the first time we ever met, he remembered that we already met in a past life. He told me, I don't know how long it took, but I'm so happy that we're back together. So that's what I mean by that. This love was unconditional. It just was, without any reason. Normally, you know how it is, you meet someone and then you slowly falling in love. The more you get to know them, the more you love them for different reasons. But this love was just there from the beginning. And it still is. I have the feeling that I will always hold this love. But why are we not together? Why is true love not enough? It really hurts not to be with him. But the thing is, you need to realize that a relationship is to make a decision, to want to do the work, to make a decision to show up every single day for yourself and for your partner. And we are human, so some days we will all make mistakes. It's not really mistakes, but yeah, you can call it like that. We're not perfect. So maybe some days we just cannot be there, it's too much, and you know, we're not acting in the right way, we're not there for ourselves, for the partner. But then we have to make the decision again to want to do the work, and again and again. Because we will always get triggered again and again and again. What does that mean? That means that the pain we have inside of us gets reflected by our partner. And our partner is never at fault. He's just a trigger, or she. And then our work and the decision we have to make is to want to get out of that pain, to find ways out of the pain, to work on getting out of the pain and back into the love again and again. And this decision we can only make ourselves. And the thing is, when someone carries a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, the triggers will maybe come more often and be stronger. And one of the hardest things to realize is when you love someone so deeply with all of your being that you cannot save them, you cannot help them. They can only do that themselves. They can only make the decision to find ways out of their pain themselves. I was thinking with my ex-relationship, what if I would have acted differently? What if I wouldn't have acted in those certain ways that triggered all the pain? What if I would have been there for him more or better? But I had to realize that even if I would have acted in the most perfect way possible, the pain would still be there because it was inside of him from the moment we met. I was only the mirror of it, the reflection, the trigger, the cause of the trigger. And yes, this is also a thing that everyone needs to realize, the love within themselves. Because I can tell someone 1,000,000 times that I love them. They will never feel the love if they don't feel it in themselves. People can only accept your love to the degree in which they feel it in themselves. And everyone needs to go on this journey to go into the love and to find the love and to realize it, and it's basically only making space for it because it is always there. And when we have pain, we are only closing our heart chakra, the center. But we can make a conscious decision. I just read it in a book that it's just a simple decision, and you can meditate and choose to open your heart. And also, if you feel a lot of pain, you can always ask the universe for guidance and for help. It is always there, always listening. And trust me, when you say, I need help right now, I need it soon, I need it fast, it will come immediately. Because the universe is always listening. And as soon as you make a decision to go a certain way, a certain path, it will help you in every possible way. And it's like the all-knowing consciousness. It always knows the perfect way to help you. So ask if you need it. So yeah, the thing is, when someone doesn't have a healthy relationship with themselves, they will never be able to have a healthy relationship with you. So yes, this is our biggest work as humans, to always come back into the love when we're triggered, which will always happen again and again, because we all have limiting beliefs and subconscious programming from our childhood that is limiting us from feeling the love, blocking us, but the love is always there. So we can always find a way to feel it, and that's the beauty. And one more thing is that love can make us very, very blind. It can make us accept disrespectful and bad treatment. It makes us overlook so many things. It makes us not want to realize that our relationship is draining us way more than giving us good energy. And I want you to, if you're in a relationship right now, try and be very honest with yourself, to take a very honest look at what's going on. Is your relationship draining you way more than it is giving you energy? Then try to communicate this. Try to find out if your partner is willing to do the work alone and together with you. And if it seems like they are not ready, then you have to let go. Because in that moment you need to love yourself. And you need to love yourself so much that you need to be alone. If that means that your energy levels are going to be higher. You're going to have more joy for life and just more life force. Because, yeah, life is fucking beautiful, man. And, yeah, right now it's my journey of being by myself, and it really hurts because I thought I found my partner for life, and I really missed that, you know, this feeling of being together. And really it felt like for one single hug I would go through all of the pain, because all my shadow was getting triggered as well. And I felt like I would go through all the pain again just for one single hug. That's how beautiful this feeling was. It was the biggest gift I ever received. One of the biggest. The first one was my life that my mom gave to me. So yeah, it's painful, but we need to, as I said, we need to realize that our love for ourselves and for life always comes first. And if something isn't serving us anymore, in that moment, and we need to let go. And that's it. I hope this video could help you in some way. I would love to read about your thoughts, your experience, if you've ever felt something like this, and sending you a lot of love. Never forget that you are unconditionally loved, no matter what will ever happen. That's for sure.